Hey guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, remember to hit that bell for notifications for when we drop new videos. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Boogeyman Radio. I am David.
I am Charlie.
Yes, he is.
Man, we need to just change my name from instead of Charles, just Charlie.
That's you.
I know, that's me. I gotta just change it. I keep saying, anyways, how's everybody doing today? How's things going? All right? Fair?
I would hope so.
I would hope so too. Man, it's been a crazy week.
I need to fix my lighting so I'm not so washed out in the face.
Yeah, you are, man, popping.
I am. Not like that.
I said the lip gloss popping.
There we go. Am I beautiful now?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I heard that bitchy tone in your voice. You lied to me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Actually, I'm not fine. I am sick. I've been sick for the last few days, so we're going to get through it, though.
Oh, yeah, you got this. No big deal.
It's not the COVID.
No. It's not the COVID. If it was the COVID, you'd be at the hospital.
If it was the true COVID.
Well,
the true.
Right. Be the flu.
So tonight we are going to be doing something a little more of a fun show for us.
Yes.
Instead of doing a whole bunch of research and being all uppity about it, we're just going to have some fun. We're going to look at some ghost videos tonight, some EVPs, and we are going to break them down kind of and offer our opinions. Fair warning, our opinions might upset some people, maybe.
Maybe.
But that's what it is. It's an opinion.
Yes.
That's all we're doing is offering our opinions. So don't, get all butthurt about it. It happens.
Exactly. It really does. I mean, in the world of abundance, in a world that is in abundance of paranormal videos, you're going to have some that's just they don't seem real. You have a lot of fakes out there. You get a lot of people who just go along with it for the hype and all that kind of stuff. And just like you have those YouTube channels where people just are blatantly faking it, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a video where I faked a photo and then I threw it in a bunch of Facebook groups just to see what everybody says. And, well, I mean, people thought it was real. Even after I told them it was fake and posted the link on the video on how I faked it. They still believed it to be real. And then they believed there was other spirits in the photo, too. So.
Oh, did you see that one in the corner over there? Or that one over there?
And there's a child right there.
Oh my God!
Why is there always a child? Everybody's
always.
Like, anytime there's like psychic mediums doing readings, they're like, "There's a child there." It's like,
I've got a couple. I have one picture at least, two. They're like, "Is that a little boy? Do you see a little boy?" It's like, no, not at all.
What's amazing is when they get all extravagant with it, like, There's a grown man who is holding the hand of this child. They're sitting next to a merry-go-round that used to be there. It's not there anymore, but it used to be there. And then behind that, there was a church.
Been thinking about that one for a while, haven't they?
Probably.
Like,
I'm going to nail something. One of these things is going to be right?
Right.
But that's how it is.
Say random jargon, and hopefully it's true.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But that's how it is.
Fake it till you make it, right, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I always say that paranormal evidence,
yeah,
videos, photos, audio, it's really only as good as the person that's presenting it.
Yes.
Like it basically what it chalks up to is your personal experience. And
yes,
because we weren't there for these captures, we don't know the conditions, the circumstances. So for us to come out and just be like, oh, totally 100% ghost.
We don't know that.
We don't know. We weren't there. So now when we say this is whether or not these are legit, when we say the legit, it just means that we believe the person presenting it.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily mean that we believe this is an authentic ghost, because that cannot be proven. We just believe the person, and look, I want to believe.
I do too. I
want to, but I'm very skeptical about it.
Well, and don't get me. So here's my thing too, and it keeps happening. So I'll have my own personal experience, and then I'll do an investigation after investigation after investigation. Nothing happens, and then after a while, you're just like, man, does this paranormal actually exist? Like you just start feeling like, well, maybe you were just like that experience you had was just all made up. Maybe it was just in your mind. Nope. It just sometimes it just carries over. Like,
hey, and then after a while, once you get to that point, something will happen. It'll make you like perk up, like, oh, I'm back in it.
Yep. Like, well, and that's the thing is, like, to me, yes, each location is different. So just because you're being skeptic in one location compared to, like, maybe you had a paranormal occurrence here, but you haven't had a paranormal occurrence here, you can still be skeptical at this location.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just go off of someone's word, oh, it's definitely haunted. You just.
Right. But once you've had an experience in a location, you kind of have this sense of, like, you have the sense, oh, that hurt really bad.
That looked like it hurt.
You kind of get this sense of, like, you don't want to fool yourself, but we tend to do that psychologically. Where, like with the Garnett House, I've had plenty of experiences there, but I try to mentally prepare myself to know that there are a lot of things that make sound externally.
Yes,
that could sound like something in that place. So not to jump to conclusions just because I've had experiences there prior.
Yeah,
and I think that's something people really need to kind of take into account and consideration when investigating.
Well, to me too, is like when you see shadows, that's a whole different story. There's a lot of factors that go into shadows. You have to really analyze. I mean, I guess really there's a lot of things that go into any paranormal encounter, but with shadows particularly, you have to really analyze where any possible light source would come from, anywhere.
Right. And now I've got a really good shadow story. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll do it during the show, but it'll be later in the show. Okay. Well, something that was amazing. Like, we didn't catch it on video or nothing, so there's nothing for me to show. It's just a story.
Man, we need to do an episode on paranormal stories too.
On paranormal stories?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can invite people on and have them tell their paranormal stories.
Yeah, tell like one story each person. Yeah. That way it's not like a one long drawn out about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot of fun. Anyways.
That would be cool.
So, yeah, when it comes to the paranormal, there's so much you can do. And I'm going to apologize to everybody now. My screen is bright. My screen is bright mainly so you guys can see.
My screen is bright.
So you can see what's happening on the screen. Normally I have the brightness down, but no, that's because my video is also not.
But Charles, when it's bright, you're beautiful.
It's true. Anyways, when you saw my face. Anyways, so you want to just kind of get into it and start?
Yeah, let's just get into it.
All right. So I've got several different things that I want to talk about.
All right.
This first one I want to show is going to be a screen share. Get that real quick. Almost forgot where the screen share button was, Dave.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? All right, you see it?
I do see it. I'm gonna add it.
All right.
There we go.
There is no audio really to this at all, so there won't be any sound for you guys. Keep an eye on the stuffed animal. Now, we'll see what you think. Did you see it? Did you see it, Dave?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see it at all?
No, replay it.
Okay. We're gonna replay it. All right, like I said, watch the stuff.
Full screen your screen.
Okay, that's gonna show the person's name, but I guess that doesn't matter.
Oh.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
It's looking at the camera like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, what are you filming? This ain't no, this ain't no movie.
Get a little privacy here.
Reduce it down here. Now, many things could come into play. Maybe her right leg might have accidentally tapped the side of the thing and it made it fall a little bit to the right, or its right.
Yeah.
So that one is kind of a toss up in the air. It's like, what do you
back it up for me? Back it up. Okay. Back it up.
No, I'm backing up. Oh, I'm backing up. Anyways, my daddy tell me good. Yeah, see her. You could see her right leg kick it. If you look at
the body of the dog moved as well.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If you watch about halfway down her leg, like where her ankle is and her knee is, about halfway down, you see like a little bit of brown there because of her skin, of course. And like there, you don't really see it. Like you can kind of see it, but just watch really closely, okay? Let me back it up just a little bit more. You can see it shift.
Yeah, her legs are moving.
See it? Yeah, it just tapped the side of the bear as it moved. So when people put this on Ghost and Paranormal Caught on Tape, that's not actually Ghost and Paranormal Caught on Tape.
Yeah.
That was the kid's right leg moving and hitting the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I concur. Yes. I do think that her movements obviously wasn't planned or nothing. It just happened to happen.
Yeah, like, yes, the kid wasn't like meaning to move it on purpose. It just happened. But the mom didn't realize that her foot, you can literally see it right there. Like,
yeah,
you see like
because the way the body moved looks like
let's keep it paused. See if it'll maybe
jump back.
Oh, geez, I had our video full screen, so I was trying to move it back and forth on our video. Man, that's great. All right, let's see if it'll stay paused here. All right, so let's get a better view. 7, yeah, 7, between 7, 8, 9. There it is. See it? Boom, boom. Like basically like right here.
Yeah, you can even see the arm of the dog.
Yeah, like
that's what it looks like it to be. It's even kicked out.
Not there. Like it to me, it just looked like her foot caught it. Basically.
But to be devil's advocate, I mean, even if a ghost did turn its head, it would move the rest of the body too, right?
Yep, and then she just smothers it. Yeah, you would think like something like that. Yeah, if it was a teddy bear. But anyways, all right. You want to share another? You want to share something? Or you want to do another one?
We'll share something. But before I do, I just want to throw this out there for everybody else that's watching. If you would like to send us a link to some other videos that you want us to take a look at and give our opinions on, you can send us a message here, put it in the comments, or you can email us at the email that's in the About Us section of our page, of our channel page. Go to About Us. There's an email there. Just click on that and send us an email. Or you can send it to us on Twitter or Facebook.
Yes.
But yeah, we're more than happy to take a look at stuff for you guys, and we'll do it on the show. We'll make another show of it. Okay, so let me open this up. We're gonna do a really good one here.
Oh, real good one.
A real good one.
Call me a real boy.
Okay. So this one's pretty famous. This one's been around for, I think, about 12 years. Have you heard of the pantry ghost?
Yes.
All right, that's what this is. This is the pantry ghost. For those that don't know about this one, I'm going to pause this. It's going to do its own explaining. But these guys, for what they don't explain in the video, these guys supposedly had this activity happening surrounding this pantry door, and they decided to film it. There's a couple more videos of this out there, and but this one particular one just kind of shows you what they've been capturing. But there's one, yeah, we'll get into it after. But this video, you hear some whispering. That's them talking about hearing some breathing coming from the pantry door or from the pantry, and you'll just watch.
Hi, I'm John. It's day 10, 12:03 a.m. Still nothing
Holy
happened.
crap!
So in the video, the two white spots at the bottom of the door, those are actually part of the glass.
Yes.
Whispering's them talking about hearing breathing. See the hands on the glass?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that? Do you feel anything? I do. It's cold.
It's cold.
What the hell is that? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is that? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Whoa. Go in. Go, go. Dude. Look out, look out, look out. Oh my god. What the? I don't know. That's crazy. Dude. I told you. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Go, go.
Okay, so
We'll bring it back to the beginning here.
yeah, I partially believe these people's story. Partially. They go on with other, like they keep this going and they add more videos to it, not just the pantry, but other things happening in their house.
Uh-huh.
And at times it just seems really fake. It seems really
Too good to be true.
Yes, it seems way too good to be true. For me with this though, I could kind of believe it. Not necessarily. So here's the thing: the person that he's filming with, so is the person he is not the guy that's going up and touching the glass, but the guy behind the camera. Is it the homeowner or is it another friend of the guy that is doing this? Because he seems like, oh my god, super react, like, you know.
Well, the guy that's there is from the Metacafe website. Somebody that tried to tell him that it was fake, and he invited him out to the home to
see. That's what I was thinking
himself. And
so
he said it was day 10. He said it was like day 10, so they've been doing that for a while.
Okay.
Now, for me, I'm going to start off on the whole fake side here.
Okay.
So, if I were to fake this, the only way I would do that is to have a hidden compartment, a hidden door where that pantry shelves are.
Yeah.
That has to be a door that moves in and out
Mm-hmm.
for somebody to come in and then get out of there.
Yeah.
For the door to open on its own, pop locks. They're just a remote thing that will pop the lock and.
But when you hear that though?
Yeah, you hear the door open. Listen. Here.
What was that? Oh shit! Oh my god!
You hear it?
Like what? Yeah, but what it seems like it would be the.
Oh shit!
Pop, right there.
Yeah, they'd have to. It would have to be pop locked.
Now, you could probably, as shallow as those shelves seem to be, like how close they are to the door, that could have been a closet. That was a pretty deep closet.
Yeah.
But there could be a mechanism on the other side of that door frame to where, say, if this is a false door behind it.
Yeah. Because that's a very interesting door.
Once it closes, it could trigger that pop lock. There could be a sensor there or a pressure pad to wherever that door closes, it pushes on that pressure pad to pop that lock open, and the door opens.
Yeah, because in the other videos, the spirit is never there when the door opens ever.
No, it's never there, and it's always coming through the glass. Now, at first, I thought maybe hologram, or projection, or even like a they've got this. Well, they didn't have them then. I don't think the little thin film screen, TV screen things where you can put it up on there and it'll show up stuff. That always occurred to me, but I think it's more practical to have the shelves shut and open that.
Yeah. Makes more sense.
But considering you can see just the hands and the head,
you can't see any shelves, any like.
You can't. Yeah, in the door you can't see any of the body to this.
Right, so that also makes it very interesting.
You can't see the shelves behind the glass either.
I was gonna say you can't, like, even when the thing's not there, you don't see the shelves. Like, you just see glass, like whatever.
Now that would have to be like a frosted glass, I would think.
Yeah, that's definitely a frosted glass. When they get up to it, you can see the light bouncing off of their hands, giving that more of a round reflection on the. Same with the face. It's definitely frosted glass. But yeah, this one, it's really hard to tell, man. Like, and there's no room. Literally, when that door opens, there's like this. Hey, Cassie, there's like this much room between the glass and the shelves. So, if there is something there, it's like smooshed.
Yeah. So the only way you could actually fake that would be a practical way, or in a practical way, would be to have a false door back there.
Yeah.
And I did notice that this guy, get to the spot, he grabs around the corner of that door frame.
Yeah.
Right there. Is that a wheel?
I can't tell. It's too blurry. I don't know.
Below his hand,
I see the black spot, but I don't know.
That looks like it could be a wheel.
Could be.
That would, if that's a false door, it's going to roll and
but
shut.
It doesn't look like the shelving's connected to it right there, unless it goes like all the way forward and goes down. But
yeah, if that's a wall right there, that would be where the wheel would be. So if that's a false door, somebody can just slide right in, do the hand face thing, come out.
Wouldn't it make more sense to have a shelves that go this way instead of opening this way?
Wait, what?
Okay, when you say false door, it would open this way, right? Like it would open this way?
You would push it into the closet.
So not like a sliding mechanism.
Not a sliding mechanism. Okay. It would be a pushed. So, and there would be a space to the left of that door frame for somebody to sit. They would open it up, slide in there, do the hand face, come back and shut.
They do it pretty fast though.
Yeah. Well, the time between them opening this door.
Oh my god.
Okay, when it disappears.
Oh my god, dude. The hell is that?
It disappears.
2.
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? Go back just a little bit, right before the door opens.
The fade.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can. Before that.
They could pause it.
Oh my god.
You see the whiteness. You see the whiteness appear from the shelving. So, like here, you'll see the body disappear. Look at the legs, and you'll see like the whiteness of the shelves.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
You see it appear?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go.
False door.
Why isn't it there before? That has to be a false door. It has to be.
We'll replay that for everybody.
Oh my god.
Watch the area. Watch the area right below this acorn looking thing.
The basket.
How dark it is, but right before the door opens up, it gets white.
And I also have to say, before she appears, it looks that dark the entire time.
Yeah.
or before the spirit appears, it looks that dark the entire
So
time.
that false door would be open right now.
Yes.
And it kind of blurs there for a second when she disappears. Like they paused it to give her time and then it unpaused it.
Yeah. Well,
So,
it looked like it slowed down the video. To me, it looked like a slower effect.
Oh my god.
let me back it up a little bit further here.
Go, 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 go. Go up, go, go. Go up. What the hell is that? Do you feel anything? I do. It's cold.
And they're using a kid who can move in and out of there really easy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. The hell is that? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Whoa.
So I'm going to say that this is fake by false door.
Yeah.
But the videos are creepy nonetheless. I will give them props for that because when I first saw these like years ago, I was pretty damn intrigued like everybody else. I was like, man, I wish I knew where this was. I wish I could go there and check it out myself. But I would have to say this is a big fake.
It's a faker.
And if it's not, cool.
Yeah, right.
What do you guys think? Do you think this is faked? Do you think this is a real video? Let us know in the comments. If they faked it, how do you think they faked it? If it's real, if you know something we don't, please let us know.
Big possibility. All right. So the next one I'm going to show is going to be of a Ouija board session.
A Ouija board session.
A Shishi board session. Oh, I got to screen share it. Da-da-da.
Cassie says fake.
I agree. 100%.
Josh says it just seems too staged.
Yep. All right. I'm screen sharing. Pop it up whenever you're ready.
There we go.
All right. So, yeah, we'll just play it and see what you guys think.
Okay.
There's no audio. Just keep an eye on their hand movements and the board. And the ping.
I can tell you right now, she is barely touching it. You can see her hands going.
Her hand floating. Like you could see the momentum of her hand. Same thing with the person in front of her. Like you could see the hands kind of bobbing up and down a little bit. Like
that's telekinesis, Kyle.
Yeah. I got the power to move you. So you see it slightly moving.
It is slightly moving.
So this would almost make me believe it more because it's not moving like really fast, you know?
Yeah.
It's just slightly moving. Now, you almost it also almost seems too good to be true, as in a sense of you can't see the person's left hand fully, so you can't really tell if they might just be like every now and then like pressing on it and then like lifting up and then pressing on it and then lifting up kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And
so if you look at it where the planchette was at the beginning versus now, like it's moved considerably off that 7.
Like look at the I'll just, so what do you got? 116. Boom. Boom. Like
and it took that much time to move.
And it actually, we're not gonna watch the full 7 minutes here, but it does keep moving.
Right.
Like it's still pretty much heading the same direction.
I don't even think she's got her hands on it, honestly.
No, I don't think she does either.
Him. It's just the one guy.
And if he does, it's like one or two fingers. Oh, did you see that orb? I'm kidding.
The only thing I can think of is if he's subconsciously moving it towards her, because he's the only one that's got enough of a touch on it to actually move it at all. It's kind of like the whole thing with the pendulums almost. You could, just judging by what's underneath you, you could be persuaded into how the pendulum swings.
But if you look at his hands now, you look at his left hand mainly, you can kind of see it bobbing. Yeah.
But he could just be barely touching it. That's why it's barely moving.
Yeah.
Could be.
Honestly, to me, I feel like this is a pretty good like Ouija board movement session. Are they getting any sure messages? No. But I could believe this one because seeing like their hands, how it's barely touching it,
Yeah.
I can believe it. But you still have to have a little bit of skepticism because you can't see the left hand fully.
Well, like I said, I would say obviously that this is real, but paranormal, probably not. I think just the due fact that he's barely touching it,
Yeah,
and she's not, and the fact that it's moving towards her, he could be psychologically moving it towards her, or unconsciously moving it towards her.
like telekinesis.
Like what?
Like telekinesis.
No, not so much that. For anybody that wants to try this is something you could try.
Pendulum.
Take a pendulum. When you're holding it, get a piece of paper and draw a line on the paper, a straight line, and put it underneath you, underneath the pendulum. Hold the pendulum over the center of it and just sit there. Eventually, that pendulum will swing along that line. And then you turn the line sideways and you sit there and you hold it for a few minutes. Eventually, the pendulum will stop swinging and it starts swinging the other way with the line. And then if you draw a circle around it, the pendulum will actually start going in a circle.
I can make it so I've done pendulum stuff, and I can make it switch like directions. It's pretty cool. Like subconsciously, you can make it switch directions.
Yeah, and it's the very smallest amount of energy and movement, but it does for certain objects like the planchette or like small objects like the those pendulums and stuff. Like you can manipulate those subconsciously without even knowing it. So that's why I say like this is real, but I don't know if it's anything paranormal.
Looks like they're doing it again. Yeah. So it's just more of the same thing. So we'll just next that one. All right. What do you got? Are you going to show another one?
I got another one.
All right. Oh, hey, everybody else.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Did you think it was fake? Did you think it was real? What you think?
Give us your opinions.
Yeah, give us your assessments.
And look, we are only giving our opinions on these. We're not saying anything's for a fact. Just what we believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right.
Hang on a second.
Weird.
So
Technical difficulties.
no, I took it off there for a second. So I found this one, and I was watching it. I'm not even going to say anything.
Okay.
I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to play it. I'm going to let you guys. We'll let the audience give their opinion first. Okay. So you guys watching, I'm going to play this video. You let us know what you think. We'll give you a few minutes. And then we'll chime in here.
Yeah.
I'll full screen this.
Just sits off the highway. It was part of the original town, I guess, and it's been abandoned since. That door looks open. That door's open. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for the cars to pass and I'm gonna open it.
Oh man.
Holy shit, it's open though. It's creepy. It's cold.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so right there, I'm going to pause it for a minute or for a few seconds. Guys, tell us what you think so far in the comments.
I know what I think, but
right. I don't want to get too far in the video because it'll reveal more. And actually, no, I'll just go ahead and let the video play. Go ahead and start putting your comments down while you're watching this, guys. Okay, so let me make the full screen here. Josh says reflection.
That's what I see.
I would be inclined to agree with that.
Yeah.
There's a reason for my agreeing to it, which will come up here in the video. So let me continue the video while we're watching.
I was going to say maybe a car, but I didn't hear a car pass at the same time, so it had to be a reflection of something else.
So he says, if you watch close enough, a white shadowy figure runs on the lower half of the video as he's trying to open the door. Says there is nobody around other than 4 of them, including himself. As the video keeps playing, you will also notice, if you look close enough, in the upper mid frame appears to be a shadowy figure behind all of them. The kids were to his right, telling him not to open the door. So at this point in time, they never, ever were to the left of him in this video. Now, that's the point one thing I want to point out here. In regards to this white figure, he says the kids were to the right of him, telling him not to open the door. Okay, so if they're never to the left of him, he says.
Yeah.
If you're trying to open a door and film at the same time, are you going to be paying attention to where your kids are at?
Not really.
Are you going to be paying attention to where anybody's at?
No. You're paying attention to what's right in front of you.
Yeah. I figure that's one of the kids running behind there.
That's honestly what it makes me think of, too, is one of the kids.
Yeah. So now we're going to address the shadowy figure after the video here.
It's his own shadow.
Now you can see his reflection clearly.
No, I was kidding. I thought.
So there's the kids running behind him.
Isn't that reflection of the outside?
Yeah.
Like a window or another window behind. Like I don't think
that's not the shadow figure.
I don't see.
There's the shadow figure.
There it is. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I don't. It looks like a light pole. Look at the. If you pause it real quick. Okay, so you gonna pause it? Okay, so look at the top of where the window connects between the screen. There's the black part. You see a pole right above it. To me, that it goes straight down.
We'll let this play out for a little bit while we're talking about it. See, and I also noticed that there's multiple streaks of dark coloration right through there. So it kind of looks like there's a sign there, maybe.
Yes, like a yellow sign of some sort.
The ghostly
face appears. Oh my god!
You gotta have a ghostly face.
Spooky outliners. God, that's fake.
So let me play so you can see it all. You notice how the shadow figure legs never move?
Yeah, it goes in line with the pole.
There's a sign back there. There's 3 poles right there. 3 little posts, 3 legs.
People will literally believe in reflections. It's ridiculous.
Greatest evidence ever.
Greatest evidence ever. All right.
And nothing beats that ghost face, though.
No, nothing beats.
Look at this ghost face.
That's the best ghostliest face I've ever seen. Looks
like
my god, light.
Looks like a window with bars in front of it.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
It's a bar face ghost.
It's a bar face ghost. He got too smashed. Pareidolia, man. I'm telling you what. People
that is fine.
Literally believe in that. Looks like somebody's reflection. You could see his. That one just gets me. Okay, so
the best and the worst of the internet.
Right. Another one I'm gonna do. Some people think it could be, or you'll see. This video just says it all to me.
Okay. I I remember seeing this video.
Okay. Oh my god, it's an orb.
It's a fart dust.
It's definitely a fart dust. I mean, it sticks there for a while.
Tickle, tickle.
Obviously, this is a
Tickle,
baby
tickle.
monitor. I mean, but just, yeah. Whoop. As the orb goes up, the foot goes up.
String.
Yeah.
It's got to be string. The orb would be a reflection off of the fishing line that they used.
See, that's a good point. It's how it's like hovering perfectly. But see, it went up there, like didn't move. Oh, there it goes.
I can't believe it. There's just nothing there for me to believe.
Yep.
It's just too much. Number one, like, you ever watch any legitimate ghost videos or captures that people have? They're almost like instantaneous. They're not prolonged like that.
No, it just happens once and that's it.
Yeah. So like the whole movement and everything looks as if it's being pulled by like a string or something.
Yeah.
Fishing line will cause a reflection. Sometimes if you're using certain lights, it'll cause like a glare.
Yeah.
But with night vision, that's a whole different kind of lighting. It can cause it'll probably, especially at such a low resolution, will probably cause like an orb type reflect.
Right, and that's not like a normal ball of light either. That's just like a...
No, it's because it's like going beep, 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 beep.
Exactly. All right. You have another one? We're going to share another one. This one kind of deals with pareidolia.
Okay, go ahead and share yours, and I'll share a couple.
All right, this one's... I just don't understand people. I did the wrong one. Hold on.
All right.
That one will be in a second.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's the right one.
Okay. Oh my God.
So
I saw it right away.
Right. The caption of this photo is, "Do you see a young boy?"
What?
Yeah. And then it gets better, Dave. They even zoom in.
Okay, now I don't see anything. Like, where's the young boy? At first I saw the face on the tree.
Oh, right. That's what I was thinking too, is the face on the tree. Or maybe there's something right here that I don't know. That's why I was like, what the hell do you mean, young boy? What, like maybe back here? I see pareidolia everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard for our brains to pick out faces. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about faces specifically for a second because too many times does that happen. Too many times.
The reason for that is our brain's willingness to try to make sense out of distorted images.
Yeah.
It has to find some kind of familiarity. And when we look at things like clouds and static or pixelated pictures or just pictures of leaves even, you'll find faces because that's something familiar. Doesn't have to be like a familiar face that you would know a name to or anything.
Yeah.
Just the shape of the face is a familiar sight. So it's going to create something that is familiar, something that it's used to seeing.
Yep.
Pareidolia. Perfect.
Perfect example. Yeah.
Okay. So this one, Charles, I have especially for you.
Uh-oh.
Why is it not showing up on my thingy here?
It's a great question. Dave's hunting it down. Get there in a second.
That's weird.
I've got like...
Okay. This one's audio.
4 or 5.
This one is about 12 years old. 13 years old.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to play this for you. So there is music behind it, like behind all this. I'll bring the music down for a second. No, I'll leave it up. So this is an EVP captured at a mill, and apparently there's two voices. Let's see if you can hear them. Did you hear them?
I heard one that was like, and then like,
okay. So I'm gonna continue the video. They play it again. Might get loud, so be prepared.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to bring the volume down on this so you can try to hear it. See if you can hear it. There we go.
I can hear what I can see why it's, but that also has like attributing to words being put on the screen.
Right. Okay, here we go. I'll back it up here to this.
Can you find gay love for me? What?
Can you find gay love for me?
Yeah. Dying. Yeah, no, that one's
What do you think about it?
I mean, if it was a raw cut, not edited, maybe, but I don't know.
Like without the music in the back?
Yeah. And if they had enhanced the audio or like did anything, like I just prefer raw cuts anymore.
I agree. I prefer raw cuts too. Like I've never, outside of like bringing up the volume, I've never edited audio, so it wouldn't sound robotic.
There's a few that I've done, like the L show tonight, where my editor, he had to slow down the tape because it happened so fast that you had to slow it down to fully understand what it said.
Which, yeah. Before I go any further about this particular video,
okay,
I want to see what everybody else thinks in the comments. You guys watching, what do you think? Do you think they were pretty much on the mark about what was being said or whatever? I find it interesting that I do hear the two voices.
Yeah,
it does sound like they're talking to each other. Yeah, I'm going to play that clip a couple more times.
Yeah, but you can definitely just hear the distinct difference in tone.
Right.
You hear the syllables and everything too. It's kind of nice.
So that's.
I love EVPs, dude. Ugh.
All right. So I think I've given everybody enough time to, if they wanted to comment. So here's the thing about that clip. The audio in that is in its original state.
Nice.
Except for the volume being brought up.
Right.
That was a capture I had from the War Eagle Mill in Rogers, Arkansas back in 2008. Towards whenever I first started investigating. But yeah, the music and editing and everything, I was new. Leave me alone.
No, it's not what I meant. Okay, it's not what I meant.
I know better now. I mean, you learn as you go.
Absolutely. 12 years ago, geez.
Yeah, I mean, but that clip right there, we had no females at that place. And there's an interesting story that leads into that whole EVP. Where
Really?
I don't know. Have you been to the You've been to the War Eagle Mill, haven't you? I thought you rode your bike down there.
Where at again?
War Eagle Mill.
Which town?
It's outside of Rogers. It's in a old town called War Eagle.
No.
Anyway, it's this grist mill that sits right on the river, and it's been flooded and it's been burned down twice and flooded, I think, a couple times as well.
Okay.
But every time they built it back up on the original foundation. So, been burned down during the Civil War. It was built in like 1820s or something like that. Jeez. Like it's an old location.
Wow. Yeah.
But we were investigating, myself and one other guy. We were up on the second floor in the restaurant area, just sitting there investigating, and we were hearing like pan lids being dropped onto pans. Nice. Like somebody was trying to pick up pan lids. So we got up and we started to look, and we heard a few footsteps, like they ran behind us, and then it crashed into this, like the tea urns at the end of the bar.
Jeez.
Like we heard boom, 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 and then like the tea urns like banged. We're like somebody took off running or something like that. But that capture was actually the same night, and within about 5 to 10 minutes of all that happening.
Damn, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, cool stuff.
That's pretty dope. If you
slid one in there on you, didn't I?
That was good. It was really sneaky. I had a feeling you would like that.
Yeah,
you would show one. Yeah,
but I've not showed pretty much anybody that.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
It is on YouTube, but not on any of the channels that people know me on.
So. See.
All right, you got one?
Yes, I do. We have a this one. So there's several videos out there to me, like the one I'm about to show, and it's really hard to tell whether it's real or not because of the angle and everything. But you guys will see. You'll see. You'll see. Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, say a DVR camera.
Yes.
Why does this look familiar?
I was thinking the same thing. Oh.
I hope they slow that down. That looks like a wing, maybe.
A wing?
A wing of a bug?
Yeah, I was thinking like a piece of cloth or fabric.
Or possibly that too.
Damn it.
Yeah, because it's got dimensions to it or coloring. So I mean, like a bug wing, or like a moth, or
like
a piece of paper, or
I was about to say paper. Looks like. That's not something I can be like, oh, that's paranormal. You know what I mean? Like,
back that up a frame.
One frame, okay. Gosh dang it.
Or even just a little bit. Keep going. Okay.
You play it?
Yeah, just play it. Okay.
Yeah,
I think a good precursor to this was that question mark at the end of the hallway there.
The question mark at the end of the hallway?
Yeah. Bring that back up.
Darn it, I'm on the wrong thing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull that bad boy up, yeah. Yeah, you see the question mark on the door at the end of the hallway?
Huh, yeah, I do see it.
It's where the Riddler was. And the Batman's or the bug-looking lighting down there?
Yeah. I thought I saw a reflection of white in the window. As it passed by, I look at the door. Maybe that's just the glaring of the white. That could be what it is. Yeah, no, that question mark is a well-placed question mark down there. I like that.
And that almost looked like the Batman symbol down there, too.
Yeah.
Above the door.
That was pretty good. I like that one.
We got the Joker, or the Riddler and Batman over there.
I was about to say, you better not say the Joker.
It's the Joker. It's got a question mark.
Right. How many more do you have?
I have one more, but I can wait.
Okay, I've got like... Not several, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 videos left.
Okay. Let's just do one more each, because we're almost out of time.
One more each? You're going to tell me I have to deduct this down? Okay.
Yeah.
Before
we play those.
I got one.
Okay, before we play those, before we move on to any of the other videos, I want to do a quick explanation on the one I'm going to put up. It's not necessarily a paranormal one, per se. This was something that I captured years ago.
Okay.
About 12 years ago, at the Sally House. I was waiting for your ears to perk up like, what? Sally House?
Go on.
Okay. So,
I'm not completely obsessed with the Sally House, okay?
Our main objective as paranormal investigators and researchers is to find, prove, or disprove hauntings.
Ooh,
right?
That disprove part really hits. Anyways.
Yes. So, when you're told a place is haunted, you go there. When you're told that it affects people that live there, you want to check on those people. You want to talk to those people. So, our first trip to Atchison, we sat down with Tony and Deborah Pickman and learned about their experiences. And then they joined us at the Sally House for an investigation.
Nice.
The entire night, I'm going to tell you guys right now, the entire night, Tony did not want to go upstairs. Absolutely did not want to go upstairs. Okay? So, this is probably around 2 in the morning.
Okay.
And Deborah disappeared for a little while. And when she was gone, we all heard this noise. Well, to my friend Mike and myself, it sounded like it came from the second floor. And we went to go check it out. In the living room is where we had our monitor. Again, I'm reminding everybody, this is 2008 when shit was still brand new to everybody.
Yeah.
We had a TV set up with our DVR system hooked up to it. Tabby, one of our members, is sitting in front of it. You'll see Deborah Pickman on screen. And then off screen, Tony Pickman sitting on the couch next to Gene, one of our investigators. And I'm going to play this video for you. I just wanted to let you guys know about this to set it up. And I will say, when Deborah came into the living room, she said she had heard it, but she didn't recognize the noise. Keep that in mind, because there's something I'm going to explain to you after this video.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get this pulled up.
This is why you prep, kids.
Well, I had this saved, and it's not all the videos I saved are saved, if that makes sense. It's not showing them. This is kind of messed up. Okay, so I'm just going to have to do it from YouTube here.
Oh, no. So you can't hear the noise.
So let me...
Unless you blast the audio.
Okay. Let's close this. I'm going to add this screen. You guys are going to love this.
Patience.
Yes. Okay. So there's Tabby. Right behind her is Deborah Pickman. Gene and Tony are sitting on that couch. Mike and myself were upstairs investigating the noise. And we'll play this. Deborah is now signaling to Tony, put your hands in your pocket. Watch, she'll pat her pockets. So at this time, Gene heard Tony break something in his pockets. Or he watched him put his hands in his pockets. He heard him break something in his pocket. Okay. So then Tony, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, wants to go upstairs. So he walks by her, holds up his right hand. Hey, let me see your right hand. What? What? You're bleeding. You got scratched. So those are the cuts on his hands, or on his hand, his right hand. He puts his hand in view, literally as he walks by her. It's his right hand that got cut. She wouldn't have seen it if he didn't do this. Right there.
Man.
I love this part right here. You've been caught in a lie. All right. So now the reason why I say to remember the whole sound that everybody heard and Deborah saying she didn't recognize the sound.
Yeah.
After all this, and Mike and I had come downstairs and we're talking about this, she told us that that sound that we heard was the ringtone for her children. I want to ask anybody that's a mother, if you've got a ringtone for your child, are you not going to know what that ringtone sounds like?
Yeah. What does that sound? I don't know.
So I think, without saying too much, I'll let you guys figure it out. I think the noise was a way to get us going somewhere else, focus the attention somewhere else. They do their thing. I got scratched. And guess what? They forgot that there was a camera on them the entire time. So I've posted that video years ago. Back in like 2008, I think it was, that I posted that video. I've gotten a lot of shit for it. But I still stand by it. I still stand by it. I've gotten some good emails too.
Say it's pretty obvious.
I've actually gotten emails from other groups that have seen and been around the Pikmins whenever something went down that wasn't 100% agreeable.
Right, like I haven't had any like I don't know. It's I really question that place even after all the spirits left. I especially when you have people that are willing to take advantage of it if it was an actual haunted location and people.
I believe it was.
That. Oh, I do too. I've had a couple of experiences there, but when you have people that want to take advantage of that, and like I was on a past investigation and I caught it on camera. So it's something very similar, right? And something happens. Chick claims she's scratched. Well, on the camera, you can clearly see her go on her hand and down her arm. And then she just profusely said that she was scratched. And then when I went back and reviewed the video footage, you could see that she done it to herself.
Now, a little tip for anybody that's dealing with somebody that's been scratched, if you have footage of it. There's a magician's trick to making scratches appear. If you wanted to have a scratch on your hand appear, you'll keep like your hand above your heart. You can do that by just sitting back and keeping your hands up or whatever. While your hand's back, you can scratch your hand and then be like, oh, it feels up on my hand. Bring it down below your heart and all the blood will rush to that area that is scratched. And you'll see a scratch
Pretty
appear.
Obvious. Yeah.
Now with the Pikmins on that particular night, if he had something in his pocket that he cut his own hand with, it's very likely. Because I do believe my own people. There's no reason for them to say that happened.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah,
How do you think he would have cut his hand in his own pocket?
Oh, if he broke something, he either had something plastic or a razor or something sharp enough to
And they
cut
could
his
have
hand.
played it off as
Yeah.
it was something that happened.
Yeah, something scratched my hand and cut me. We didn't see the cuts form; they were just there.
They were just
When he decided to get up and go up into the attic and raise his right hand so she could see it.
questionable. I was just about to bring that up. So PJ was on this investigation with me. That's one of the comments. He was actually one of my co-investigators. My cousin. He was there, and it was his grandma's house. Like it was, man. That would if there's major proof ever that I have seen of someone fake an investigation, that was it. And because that person was jealous, I would go on investigations all the time. But anyways.
So in regard to the Pikmin video, you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section.
I think it was good. I think it was a really good video.
I think people need to be called out and held accountable for their bullshit.
Yes, 100%.
Now, I will say this: I'm not a total asshole. I don't go around and just like bashing them, right? I mean, I really don't.
They could have had paranormal experiences in the house before. Like,
I think they did. I think that the place was haunted and they were exploiting it.
Yeah.
But I don't think at this particular time he got scratched. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They also had some stuff coming up that was going to make them some money, so why not keep it up?
Right back in the spotlight. All right. All right. So the next video I got, it's interesting.
All right. All right. What you got? What you got, Chuck?
All right. So, yeah, this one. You got it?
The video is too scary to watch.
There's really no audio. You'll see. I'll kind of like highlight what it is, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
And there's some subtitles of the guy talking.
I mean, your mom's really big. Like,
What?
if she jumped in the air, she got stuck. What?
So he's in obviously an abandoned location. Bell's ringing by itself, right? So
Okay.
that could have been him opening the door, and then they were like, "Oh, that's what it is." Like you could tell this house is old. Now the bell downstairs is moving.
What is keeping the resistance on that bell, though? Did you see the way it was moving?
Like hold on, let me back it up. Which bell? The one upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs. Watch the way it moves. It's like it's got some kind of resistance to it.
Oh yeah, it like bounces back. Well, it could have been something pulled because it looks like we see it just as it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're right. That bell did stop like midway back in.
Yeah, the momentum doesn't carry it back through. Stops.
It stops right there. It's like it got hit and then moved away, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever, if something did that. And then out of nowhere, I'll tell you guys what happens. So at this point, his CB just starts going. His radio just starts doing that. Then he turns it off. He's using it now as an object.
Now that I've had it happen before. Now that there's a lot of cuts.
You think so? Oh yeah, in between each part.
It's
Yeah, there's a lot of
Tim.
cuts.
Yeah, okay. I know who that is. I
wasn't
thought he looked
Tim.
familiar. That's Tim.
No, that's not Tim. This guy's not speaking English at all. This is foreign language. This isn't Tim. Like, here's the. Hold on. It is. Hold on. After this. Oh my gosh! Of course.
Look what you did, Chuck.
Good.
You triggered an ad. We are not showing ads on this thing.
Okay, so it is. Okay, so who's Tim? Who is this? Is this the live sci-fi guy?
No, it's not. But he kind of acts like that Tim.
Oh, okay, so their names just both happen to be Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they do pretty much the exact same thing.
Oh, okay. See, I remember watching live sci-fi, so I didn't think that was him. So that's why I wanted to keep the video going. And to me, it's interesting.
So if you're looking at the videos, like if you let it play through, like all these cuts from this shot, that shot, and then there's a camera on him.
Yeah, like where's the camera on him? Is it like a GoPro, you think?
Well, it could be.
Or it's mounted on the camera stand too.
But here's the thing. This is edited. So there could be things done in between the cuts. So like he could put his walkie down.
Like he did right there.
And then there's going to be a cut back to him. So between that, when he put it down in that cut, they could have tied something to that walkie.
But that camera looks really defined. It didn't seem like there was anything tied to it. Like it's even picking up the spider web cobwebbing right there. How thin that is.
Magician's string.
But it gets even better. But wait, there's more. So something just got thrown at him.
Well, that lid, and then there was something down there that fell as well.
And now something's rattling inside there.
What's with the black bar going over the light? I don't get that.
I have no idea.
That's an edited effect.
It's got to be. Okay,
yeah.
My thing is, okay, so the camera that's facing behind him or that's looking past him isn't moving the same direction that this camera is. So it has to be a separate mounted a separate camera. It has to be.
Yeah.
It's not on the same.
It very well can be, but
yeah, this has got to be an edited thing. Could have been, so this box is moving like a lot. Cuts. Thing flies out. Something else was thrown. You can hear the audio when it happens. Things are continuously being thrown at the door.
His light's brighter.
Yep.
So this guy's he's obviously done some production stuff. Those lights right there are not just your normal lights.
Yeah. Bells continuously ringing. Well, no, it looks like the black bar, when it went across the screen right there, it actually affected the light hitting him. Okay, there was one more. It's a continuation of this video.
Okay. Same location, same guy?
No, it's completely different. So he's speaking a foreign language.
I saw it.
He acts like he's freaking out. Now, there was some cut, so it's hard to tell whether something happened. But that's pretty much it. He goes to the room and there's nothing to be found. So it's like,
And it's always these random places, too.
Always random places. No details, no nothing.
Yeah, like, I don't know. A lot of those videos where like shit seems to be going crazy in a house like that, it's got to be staged. I've, in my 15 years, have never, ever seen shit like that.
It's too good to be true.
It is
too good to be true.
The most well, we lost Charles. Well, I'll just say for you guys, the most I've experienced myself was, there he is. The most I've experienced myself would be like at the Brown Mansion when we had communication through knocking for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then at the same time, Gene upstairs got put through a chair. And this wasn't something that we were just like, fooling around with. We were doing like a guided tour investigation thing. There was like 15 people there, guests. There was a group of them up there with Gene. There was a group down with Mike. We have Mike's stuff on video recording. The aftermath with Gene happened upstairs. We had that on recording. I had a video of like I went to the first floor to hear the knocks. Heard the knocks coming like 10 feet in front of me, but there's nobody there. So like that all happened within maybe a few minutes of each other. Like the knocks were going for about 40 minutes, but the thing with Gene happened maybe all within like 3 to 5 minutes. So like, I don't know. That's the only time I've experienced something of that magnitude. Yeah. Not saying it can't happen, but like it doesn't happen that often. No. I've done a shit ton of investigations. I've done enough to know.
Continuous.
Yeah. But I will say, we were going to talk about shadow figures.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you the one that like really caught me off guard. We were doing one of the guided tours, the investigations at the Brown Mansion.
Oh.
And everybody was in the back stairwell in the basement. And there's lights at like windows at the top of the basement. The basement's roof is 10 to 12 feet tall. Yeah. But there's windows at the top that's at ground level outside. And I was sitting back far enough, I couldn't see the window, but I could see the light coming in and bouncing off the wall, the reflection of the window. But everybody was over there, had view of the window and everything. While I was looking over there, I watched a shadow of 2 legs walk right past the window. And as soon as that happened, everybody gasped because they saw the legs walk right by the window. And one of my investigators and I was like, let's go. We ran upstairs. We ran around the house. Like he split up, I split up. We ran around the house. We searched. Nobody. And at the angle that everybody saw it to where it would have had to have walked, it would have had to walk right along the window.
So it just disappeared. Like, or was it? Sorry, it wasn't there.
Yeah, there was no way somebody would just walk up there, and we didn't hear them.
Yeah,
there's rocks right there in front of the window. So if somebody was walking through there, you would have heard the rock crunch and everything. It's crazy.
Dude, yeah. Shadow people. Like I've seen a shadow person. It's nuts, man. Just seeing pitch black and then there's somebody there. Whoo!
At the Brown Mansion during the day, I've seen a shadow figure there too.
Really?
I took my brother Nick there because he had never been there. I was just showing him. I was like, hey, this is where we've been investigating and all this stuff happens. The lady there, she let us walk around ourselves. I took him down into the basement. And I shit you not, he goes, man, it's getting really freaking cold over here. And I look over at him. I can see his breath. And then we both turn and watch this shadow walk along the wall and then disappeared.
I have, God, man, that'd be nuts. I have this audio of an investigation I did back at this old farmhouse, and I want to go back there again so bad. And you literally hear this kid go, "Mommy, I'm cold." Like it's like an actual kid talking to his mom, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Let's get you a cover or whatever." And then like it's either like we hear like a weird clicking noise, or we hear like a it's like Jason. Jason is what it sounds like. It says in the audio, and which I'll play it for you after this. We'll save that for a different show. But it's crazy that the kid says, like, audibly just says, "Hey, I'm cold," and then you hear an EVP. Yeah, really cool. I want to go back there so bad. This farmhouse actually has history of cow mutilation sightings.
Wow.
And they have sightings of seeing like mysterious like lights out in the fields, and then like the next 2 or 3 days they find random mutilated cattle.
I'm down.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I'm down.
I need to get Greg and PJ down at that house again, because that was where that clip that I showed you with that thing. That's where that clip came from.
Huh?
Yeah, and I would love to go in there with some more high tech stuff.
Hell yeah, that'd be cool.
So, all right, we'll have to get that. We'll have to make that work sometime. I hope he's still living there. Fuck, I hope he's still living there.
I think I think like one of the episodes, I just kind of want to just play some of like the best of shit that we've captured.
That you
like,
captured?
That I've captured. Well, I mean, you can put whatever you've got that you might want to show.
True. I got a more personal stories. I need to do like more stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's interesting. I love it. But that's pretty much all the clips that I have. I mean, I was gonna show that one little weird blob that I caught, but we can do that another time.
Yeah, we can show that during like an us show.
Yeah, exactly.
So one thing I did want to do for the show before we wrapped up was I wanted to pay tribute to somebody very influential in my life. If you haven't heard Joey Jordison of Slipknot, Mavic.
He's the former drummer.
Yeah, former drummer. He's been in other bands, Vimic, Murder Dolls, and all that. Passed away today at the age of 46. So, just as a tribute, I'm going to play a couple Joey Jordison clips, just because.
We're not going to get striked, are we?
Probably not.
Okay, good.
This is out of some respect for Joey.
Okay.
I really wanted to play these, so that's what I'm going to do.
You get the platform, might as well do it.
Yes. So here's some Joey.
Today is the first day of my session that I'm doing for the Roadrunner All-Stars 25th anniversary, and right now I'm taking you guys to the studio that I'm working out of. It looks like it's going to storm like a motherfucker. Welcome to Iowa. Handicap spot.
He's definitely in his 30s. Maybe late 20s.
I've always wanted to meet him. Just jam with him. And
Video crew and all.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
but yeah, this guy, when I first started playing drums, he really influenced my style and everything. And yeah, it was the Disaster Pieces concert video that I seen. I watched the drum cams and it blew me away.
His drumming is phenomenal. Like, I love Slipknot drumming. It's so good.
Yeah.
That double bass, though.
Sound check.
Yep. God, he's so fast. I love this video, man. This one's so good. He's really strapped in here.
His hand speed, his foot speed was always,
Insane.
yeah.
That stuff is bolted to the stadium. Man.
It's gotta be wild to play like that.
Yeah. While spinning. That bass pedal. Subs, man. They're so insane. Get them down. Do that popping easy. Oh my gosh.
I don't really.
Yeah,
Dude was insane. That's
absolutely. So Rest Easy, number 1. Yeah. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for our show tonight. I guess next week we're going to, well, we promised that one guy we were going to do a conspiracy theory thing next week.
we did.
So I forgot which one we thought about doing, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do.
We'll figure it out. So just make sure you're here next week, same time, same place, and all that good jazz.
8 o'clock. Unless, of course, something changes, then we'll give everybody a heads up usually.
Yeah, and if you have ideas for other shows that you might want to see us do, feel free to put it down in the comments section. We're always checking them. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with all your friends, families, or people you hate and just want to spam them. We'll take it.
Even if they're on your friends list and you don't think they're actually a friend, just send it to them.
And if we get to 100 subscribers by October, we are going to do something special for you guys.
Yes, we are, and I cannot wait.
I think we can get to 100.
I think we can too. We've been sitting at 72 for a little bit.
A week.
I think we can
a little over a week.
Yeah,
we're at 72. 25 is not out of the range. 27.
I don't know why, but I really feel like our posts on our Facebook are not reaching our followers very well.
It's freaking Facebook.
Yeah, their algorithms suck.
I got to get used to the fact that we have Twitter too. So
yeah, dude, same. No, maybe we need to we'll try to post beforehand because it seems like it takes Facebook a day or two to finally reach people.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I'm going to the Twitter page right now. I didn't even post to advertise.
Twitter. Go to the Twitter.
But if you guys want to follow us on Twitter, it's at Boogeyman_radio. Jump over there and say hello. Follow us on there. We're going to start posting more on there as well. Kind of moving a little bit away from Facebook, but not completely.
Yes.
But I think Twitter will be better for us.
I do too.
It'll be better for you guys. So yeah, we'll put up some polls and things like that. You guys can help us figure out what show to do week by week. We'll put up polls with suggestions and you guys can vote on them. So just go over there and follow us. Twitter.
Yeah, please do. It's a ball. It's great. I need to get that info and post some random stories and just weird things happening around that I think are weird that other people might think weird. But
yeah.
Geoengineering was confirmed the other day when they said that Dubai sends up drones that electrifies the clouds to make it rain. Who would have thought? Anyways.
Oh, they've been seeding clouds for a long time.
Long time. Long time.
All right, guys. With that being said, y'all have a good night, and we will see you next week.
Have a good night.